Hi Cancer, it's CJ. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for all the support of my channel. I appreciate you guys so much. This reading is going to be for June 2022. Time is fluid, so whenever you are called to listen to this reading, trust that the message is meant for you at that time. Also remember, it's not a one-to-one, so it may not resonate with you. So just take what does and leave the rest behind. Okay, Cancer, let's see what's going on for you for June 2022. For a beautiful water sign, Cancer. It seems like it wants to come out. A little extra energy there. Four of Swords. Okay. Cancer, June 2022. What's going on for Cancer? All right. The Emperor. Wow. Powerful. Ace of Swords, the Three of Cups, getting some power back here and really celebrating it, feeling really good. Four of Wands, the Eight of Wands, oh, and the Knight of Cups, beautiful. And we had the Four of Swords come out. I feel like that's extra energy. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of this reading is the Queen of Swords, wow. And we've got the Six of Wands, so we're going to take this. Three of Wands, Two of Wands, wow, okay. Let's start. All right, so Cancer, let's start with the Four of Swords that Spirit had come out of the deck for you. I feel like this is actually indicating this is probably a feeling that you are either in right now, or it's kind of the energy lingering from a little bit in the past. I don't feel like very long, maybe May. Sure, for some of you guys, this could be a long energy that you've been having around you. But I feel like you're pretty exhausted, or you've been pretty exhausted, mentally, emotionally even, and you've needed to take some time out, maybe even like just cut off from the world for a bit. Four of Swords is that rest and recuperation after the Three of Swords. And Three of Swords is usually something that you really put your heart into, your mind into, and but it didn't work out. The Three of Swords is that really painful kind of ending. So hence why you may be feeling really exhausted and really worn out. But I don't feel like this sticks around very long. It's almost like something has happened that has been a disappointment to you. Didn't work out the way it was meant to, perhaps. And you yourself, being such a beautiful watery sign, it's almost like you've taken the time out for yourself because you know that you've needed to nurture yourself a little bit. You know you've needed a little bit of disconnect from the emotions so that you could actually regain your powerful strength that you do have and get back up on the horse, as they say. So this feels like more in the past. So I'm going to just set it over here. Let's get into the actual full reading here. We have the Emperor, Aries card, powerful. As I said, I feel like this Four of Swords energy is a very short reprieve where you just needed to gather yourself a little bit and boom, you are back in control. Aries, powerful, Emperor, ruling the kingdom, feeling self-assured, being self-assured, making good positive choices for himself, also for, you know, those around him that matter to him, and feeling very much solid in those decisions, and definitely not like hiding in a corner. This is actually like, I am owning who I am. Along with the Emperor, you have the Four of Wands. Beautiful. This is like that little, it's that happy celebration. It is that happy home kind of life. It's one of the real powerful celebrating abundant cards in the deck, Four of Wands. So I feel along with the Emperor, it's like you not only get back into control, power in whatever this is relating to. For some, it could be family, romance, could be career. It's going to be different for everyone. But the Four of Wands with the Emperor is like you're back on in charge of something in your life, and there's big celebrations that are happening around it. A lot of celebration, a lot of lighter energy coming towards you. It is followed by the Ace of Swords. Beautiful. If your mind was muddled and you were unable to see clearly, maybe couldn't find your way out, maybe couldn't find a direction you wanted to head in, anything like that, if there's been arguments in a relationship, even with the Four of Swords showing up here, it's like you're getting this huge clarity of the mind. Your crown is lighting up, and it could even be like a light bulb moment, but it is this promise of this brand new start, and one where your mind is going to be very, very crisp and clear, and you're going to be very decisive in the moves that you're making forward. It just feels like in the month of June, something starts to really make sense to you. And that, whatever that is something, it comes together that puts you back in a power position. And also at the same time, not only being in power, but it also feels like you're much more lighter in your spirit, in your soul, a lot more celebration, a lot more laughter, just a lot more light energy. And it seems to be coming in quite fast. It could even be a message that's coming to you. Something that you may be waiting to hear, something that you've been waiting to be able to see, because the Eight of Wands underneath the Ace of Swords. Fire again, just like the Emperor, just like the Four of Wands, and we do have the Six of Wands here. A lot of fiery energy. This is about your passions. This is about your creations. This is how you move through life, your actions that you take. So the Eight of Wands showing up here is whatever this is involving for you. It is happening very fast. And when I say fast, I mean really swift. It's coming in very swift. So again, some of you have been waiting for some kind of message, sign, etc. to come in, it's coming this month. And it seems like it's attached to rewards, is what it feels like. We then have the Three of Cups. Again, another beautiful celebratory energy. Excuse me. This time, it's the cups. It's your sign. It's your element. It's the water. And this is that having fun with your friends, feeling lighter, being able to take the time out to enjoy yourself without having any kind of mental stress, without feeling any kind of emotional pull that you need to be doing this or you need to be worrying about that. No, this is a really beautiful card. And because you have the Knight of Cups underneath the Three of Cups, I feel like this is almost like a renewal. A renewal in something that you're very passionate about. Could be a person, right? So the Knight of Cups is that really excited to start anew in some kind of emotional commitment, connection, path, whatever. But it's the one where you're wide open to it. You are wide open to not only showing another person, a world, whatever, how you really feel, but you're also open to receiving it. So it's a really beautiful energy, especially with the Three of Cups, because the Knight of Cups is like that energy where you're like, there's no fear. There's no fear, there's no worry, there's no stress. It's just putting yourself all in the direction that you're wanting to go, but 100%, you know? Knights are the movers, you know, the movers and the shakers. They're the ones that actually start making the journey. So this is looking really promising. After what feels like maybe not such a great time in some regard here. The overall energy of the reading, I said, is the Queen of Swords. So again, getting this mental clarity. You know, with the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords, it's like you've learned to disconnect a bit from your emotions and to use that beautiful logical mind of yours too to guide you in the direction that you're wanting to go in. So this is like a major month for you, Cancer, to really actually start. I feel like you just really know the direction you're wanting to head in here, and you're really starting to make progress. I pulled the Six of Wands that came underneath the Queen of Swords because it just felt like it was needed. It's like, this is a victory card. Victory card. This is celebrations again. This is also getting accolades from others that have watched your progress. You being celebrated, being acknowledged, even noticed. And like I did say, there's kind of a feeling for some of you guys, you might be getting acknowledged in a worldly sense. With the Eight of Wands, for some reason I'm really picking that up. But this is you going like, look at, I did it, I succeeded. Yeah, I am at the Six of Wands and I am going to celebrate myself. It is a victory card. So really positive energy coming in this reading after a time of needing to take some kind of time out for yourself. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. I'm going to use my fountain deck. Let's begin. For the Emperor and the Four of Wands, let's get a clarifier for Cancer, for the Emperor and the Four of Wands. King of Swords and the Two of Wands. It's like, well, now you got a Queen of Swords and you got the King of Swords. You're just really getting clear. King of Swords could also be that you might have had a communication with someone who is almost like authority, but in the way of like, but gives it to you straight, right? Non-emotional. Like if this is about a business move that you're making, it's like you're talking to someone who may be father figure, might be a boss, might be someone that has done what you've done, but they're maybe higher up, CEO, whatever, someone of a power. But they don't beat around the bush. They tell you clearly what it is that you need to do, because it is the swords. And so you may have gotten some direction from someone like that helps you become the Emperor. And then we have the Two of Wands. So it's almost, with the Two of Wands clarifying the Four of Wands and the Emperor. Cancer, I almost kind of feel like you just aren't sure, you weren't quite sure. Because Two of Wands is like, I don't know which direction to go. Do I go left or right? And Cancer, you're not usually a very pushy kind of energy. You are very strong and powerful in your right, for sure, but you're not usually pushy. So you might have been a little bit more hesitant to step into this Emperor role, this boss role, this, entrepreneur, leader kind of role. But I feel like you may have either talked to someone that is a King of Swords, or you have embraced that King of Swords that exists within you that helps you make this decision to actually take that control back and really start moving forward in your life. All right, let's get a clarifier for the Ace of Swords and Eight of Wands for Cancer for this reading. June. I'm not going to take those. Knight of Coins. So now we have another Knight. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. I have to say, Four of Swords is just on the bottom again. Just a reminder, you have taken a break. You've had to heal a little bit. You had to get your strength back. Okay, Knight of Coins clarifying Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands. Yeah, slow and steady. This is taking a while to get this project off the ground, to get this business going, to make this career move, whatever it is for you. It's taken a while. It could even be a relationship. Something is taking quite a while. But this is positive, because this Knight of Coins, he is slow. Yes, he is. But it is only because he doesn't miss a step. So he makes it to the finish line successfully. And I think that's also very important too with the Ace of Swords, and especially with the Eight of Wands. It's like you get this message, or you get this notice, you get something that comes to you very fast. It brings you clarity. But I like that you actually just kind of ground yourself and say, okay, let me move slowly as I figure out how to keep going so that I can have success. All right, let's get one clarifier for the Three of Cups and the Knight of Cups. The King of Coins. Wow. Leads you to the King of Coins. So whatever this is involving, Cancer, I feel like by the end of the month, you are really going to have something to celebrate. There is success coming towards you. Massive success. And again, it could be as far as a relationship, it could be about career, finances, right? But there's major abundance coming towards you. King of Coins, he's worked his butt off to get there. We just had the Knight of Coins. You go from the Knight of Coins to the King of Coins. So everything that you are doing, it almost feels like magic this month. After something that didn't turn out the way you wanted it, that caused some distress for you. But like I said, it's like you don't stay in that energy very long, and you're back focused on where you want to go, how you want to get there, and you're making some serious coin here with the King of Coins showing up, to clarify. Celebrating a lot of wealth coming towards you. On the bottom of the deck, Again, overall energy for this reading, you have the Queen of Coins. So you actually have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Coins as the overall energy of this reading. Getting the mental clarity, knowing exactly the direction you want to go in, and bringing yourself to this gorgeous Queen Pentacle energy, a lot of money, a lot of success, let's put it that way, because success is different for all of us. But this is positive in your finances and positive in you feeling really grounded and self-assured in whatever this is involving for you. King and Queen are showing up in your reading of coins. So that is also a partnership too. Maybe there's something going on here for one of you guys out there that you're going to be meeting a partner if it's business, and the two of you are going to work really, really well together. And it's going to be very successful. Perhaps some of you are waiting to hear about that, with the Eight of Wands, to see if you're if there's going to be this collaboration revolving some kind of a career move. We have the Three of Wands over here too. That is like you've made the decision and you're setting out. Under the Eight of Swords, okay, don't get stuck in your head. Eight of Swords is that self-imprisoned kind of energy. This also could be referring to, connected to the Four of Swords, that maybe for a time you were feeling like you couldn't make any moves, that you were just being blocked everywhere. But we're not going to go into that too deep because we have the Queen of Coins and the Queen of Swords. So it looks like a successful month in whatever way this is going for you. And you just feel like you're getting a lot of clarity this month, and you are really taking control of not only your emotions, but your mental statue, how you are focusing on things. And that seems to bring a lot of abundance towards you and a lot of happy times. Okay, I'm going to close your reading off, Cancer. I'm going to get you one card from my Wisdom of Oracle, see what Spirit has for you. For Cancer to close this reading off. Beautiful. One card, please. Fork in the road. And new life on the bottom. I like that the fork in the road has come up because this is indicating that your life is going to be changing quite drastically here. Whenever we have a decision, like I said, the Two of Wands that came out to clarify, it's almost like the feeling I'm kind of getting is that you're hesitant. When this comes, you're hesitant to jump into the power seat in a bit of a way. Fork in the road is just saying that. It's like it's a positive card. There is a different way to do things. You're going to choose something different now. So you've come to the end of this road of the Four of Swords, the Two of Wands kind of thing, and you now are being offered a different direction to go in. And like I almost feel like this is, you're not going to see it, but there's this kind of strange monkey up there where my finger is, and it's it looks goofy. It looks like it's having fun. There's an owl on the back of this alpaca, and there's flowers all around the bottom. So I feel like this change of direction that you are making when you get this clarity and you actually jump into the Emperor energy, it's leading you down a different path that is going to be very beautiful. Bottom of the deck, we do have new life. So I do feel this fork in the road, this choice that you're making, this decision to really actually take your power, get into your power, and really bring forth what it is you're wanting to, offers you a brand new life. And it's beautiful. Look at the energy around this figure that's on here. She's stretching and she's completely divinely guided. There's like lights from the heaven all around her. So this is what's coming towards you. It's beautiful. I like this reading for you. All right, Cancer, that is what I have for you. I hope it helps or resonates in some way for you. Thank you again for being here. I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful month of June. We'll see you next time.